Hello, everybody. Welcome to Just Bros Recording a Podcast. Wow, look at us. Nick, what happened to your hair?
Oh man, see what happened was I had a growth spurt about a couple months ago, since we've last recorded one of these, and now I just trip over my hair whenever I walk. So yeah, exactly. No, it's like whenever I wake up in the morning, I just feel like I can only see like blonde, and then here I am now. So if you couldn't tell already by the different locations and the different time, it's been a couple months since we've last recorded. The last episode was released a little under 2 months ago, but it was actually recorded in like late June, early July.
Yeah, mine.
So
I didn't get it out in time.
That's Adam. That's completely Adam's fault, actually.
My fault there.
But it's been a good 3 months because we're recording this episode on October 11th. It's been a while. It's a different season. It's crazy how long it's been.
Yeah.
And so we decided to pop on today just to welcome our glorious new viewers into episode 7 of Jabrap.
Woo!
They are now inducted.
So, Nick and I, we've been talking about what the next Jabrap would be, and we were like, shoot, since it's been a while, as Nick said, we're like, well, how about we talk about some of the newer things we've done, and then start talking about things we've done in the past, like what's led up to that moment. So I guess we could start off with, Nick, what was the new thing you've done recently?
The newest thing I've done? So I don't know if y'all know this, but I, if you couldn't tell by the background right there, I'm a musician. I can play guitar, I can sing, I can play a little bit of bass guitar and piano and drums, and so me and a group of friends in June made a album that just released a few days ago on Spotify and every other streaming service known to man. Link in description for Dead End by Noise Complaint. It is a noise rock, post-hardcore album, which the only reason I know that those genres now is because of a friend who listened to it and he was like, yo, this is such post-hardcore, and I'm like, is it though?
Okay,
but I guess it is.
If you say
by
so.
definition. By definition, it seems like it's post-hardcore and noise rock. I already knew it was noise rock, but yeah, so it was a very fun project to record. It was just nice, and it was getting a lot of great reception actually, so I gotta thank everyone for listening to that. But no, it was definitely a really fun project. It's 8 songs, about 32 minutes. It's just a really fun rock album.
Alright, well, I'm starting. It's questionnaire time. What was your favorite song out of that album?
Oh, Death March.
Death March?
Death March, because it was okay. If we're talking about songs and everything, we recorded the album in 2 different sessions. Okay, we recorded 5 songs in the first session and then 3 songs in the second. Death March was the last track we recorded for the album, I think. And it was it was the last track we recorded for the album, and it was a song that we kind of matched the atmosphere for, and we made actual lyrics with real meaning to it. Because the song is about conforming to something and joining a movement where you don't even know the real purpose of it.
We live in a society where we join movements that we have no idea.
Exactly. I just hate from a personal standpoint, I hate the idea of just following blind orders.
No, exactly.
Absolutely hate it.
And I constantly, that's what I enjoy about psychology and specifically sociology. People tend to be like sheep. They'll take something and one person's like, hey, look at this, and they just become just asleep to the slaughter, just come together.
Yeah.
Mob
a
mentality.
Lot of people. It's a lot of people listen to this album and it's they've noticed how important Death March is to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's one of those songs that it's I think it's one of the best things I've just ever created.
How about we go ahead and play a little section of it?
To serve a country that'll leave us dead in the streets where much money we find, and when they are done with us, they will leave us unmasked in a coffin full of their lies. Do it off the grave! 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 Do it off the grave!
No, that song really means a lot to me. But like the other songs we recorded, the first song we recorded for the album was the intro, "The Maze," which is like the most. I think it's just a good intro track. I feel like I feel like we got like the tone of the album through that one pretty well. "So Far Away" was the biggest like pain to record because that stupid like little guitar riff. It was just so like annoying, but we got it done and it turned out pretty well. "Losing My Mind in a Short Amount of Time," which was actually going to be originally the album name, it's just a song. It's probably like I think it's like the fan favorite. I think that's what the track everyone like loves. That's what everyone's favorite is off that album. I think from who I've talked to at least. And so I'm like, oh, that's actually kind of cool. That was a fun track. Another track we recorded was "Come and Find Me," which turned out kind of like garbage with the mixing, just because we couldn't like properly like add EQ to it. And then "Just Go" was in the first session, which is the outro track. And the other tracks we recorded were "Lost," "Jam," and "Death March." And "Lost" is like a vocal highlight, mainly for like vocals and atmosphere. And other than that, like one notable aspect of the album is the interludes, which people kind of like shit on, but I'm like, bro, it's kind of cool. I like those interludes. Yeah. It's just like this glitchy voice. Actually, I got a review from someone. It's a negative review, actually.
How dare you, Nick, use this interlude? Oh!
I actually really appreciate this person for actually giving me actual criticism. But I mean, it was harsh, but like I don't care. I mean
I actually personally just constructive criticism will make you better in some way, you know?
Yeah. It's just like, I mean, I don't care. I also got a review from one of my favorite YouTubers right now, Luke on Demand. He actually listened to the album and reviewed it, and he said it was okay. So I'm like, nice. But someone said, "Make an entirely instrumental album and it could be decent, but these vocals aren't it, Chief. A lot of the vocals read as Steve Albini worship, the instrumental as Glenn Branca worship, and the glitch vocal outros just sounds like something Current 93 would do." Now,
I respect that. I respect that.
The thing is, I know you don't know any of those names, so let me educate you.
Okay.
Steve Albini is a noise rock producer. And a like lead singer of like a band. I'm not sure. I think it was the Marvins. I have no idea. Don't kill me. So the thing is, like, I have no real knowledge of Steve Albini besides his like production work with like Big Black and Nirvana. Yeah. So it's like I don't really know him too well. So I don't get like the whole vocals read as like Steve Albini worship. But hey, whatever.
He might just be throwing words out. He's like.
Look, I actually respect Babik. That's his name.
Babik. Oh no, that's what
he's a friend. Yeah, he's a friend of Luke on Demand. He's actually a really chill guy. He actually got my music on Rate Your Music, so I really thank him for that. It's like I'm just kind of addressing it now because I actually found it to be like the most compelling review out of all of them because it actually is like addressing some things and comparing it to other artists, and I actually really appreciate that. But I've not listened to any of Steve Albini's like vocal work. Glenn Branca, I don't even know who that is. I'm gonna be fair honest with you. I'm actually gonna look him up right now. Yeah, I have no idea who Glenn Branca is. Okay, but rest in peace. And the glitch vocal sounds like something Current 93 would do, and I guess you're right about the Current 93 comparison, just because Current 93 scares the absolute crap out of me. But no, Current 93 is scary, dude. You have no idea. Like he's like this artist did a spoken word over like scary sound passages, and it's so spooky.
Well, I suppose I will have to take a listen to it then.
I know you're not gonna like it. I don't like it. It's scary. I don't like it.
That's what I like. But I enjoy Indian alternative. So. No,
you're not.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna enjoy that. But I said I'm always free. I'm always open for new music tastes. Because I mean, like, for example, alternative. Like I didn't really get into that until like a year or so ago. I used to just listen to like a lot more just like simplicity things like 80s bands and stuff, and like now I'm like I feel like I'm more diverse in that sense, and I still have so much farther to go. But like I've dived into the ocean. I'm starting to swim deeper.
Have you been to an actual beach? I don't know why I'm asking you that.
Actually, before I started YouTube, this is when I was actually my big dream was when I was at the we called it Floribama, but it was like in between Florida and Alabama. And pretty much
I know exactly where that is. You're at the Panhandle.
Yeah, we went there. That's where we stayed at like a hotel that was like right you'd walk out and then you'd be on the beach. And so we spent like a week there, and that entire week, my dad promised me, he's like, hey, you're allowed to create a YouTube channel after this. I'm like, so I was just sitting there like thinking like the entire time, okay, what am I gonna do for my YouTube channel and blah 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 blah. Because back then, you know, like I wasn't like, I didn't just go on social media and like create social media apps. Like I wasn't allowed to. So like my dad was like, okay, you're allowed to do this. And this is like the first thing I ever signed up for, really. But no, so it's beach. I mean, it was nice. I remember swimming like on like a little surfboard, and I saw something like big underneath me. I was like, oh fuck, is that a shark?
It happens. Let me tell you. Actually, I have a story. This actually happened in the past couple weeks. So I was with my cross country team at the beach because, you know, we already ran like every day, so it's like we're already used to each other. So it's like no really big COVID hazard, so don't worry about that. But it was raining outside. It was actually starting to storm a little bit, but everyone went out into the like ocean. Everyone was swimming out in the ocean. Okay, because see, a little spoiler alert, I live in Florida and I live off the coast, very close to the coast. So it's like I'm there, and we were at the beach. And everyone was going into the waves, and oh my goodness, the waves were at least 20 feet tall. They were crazy. Like, it's probably the biggest I've seen in years. And like my friend, poor Ethan, like that's his name, my little friend. He's like shorter than me, like 6 inches. All right, he's small dude, and I'm small. I'm like 5'9". So it's like he's shorter than me, and then he oh my gosh, he like ducks under the ground. He gets caught in a sandbar under a wave, okay, and like he's trying to propel himself up, but he accidentally like misjudges where he's going, and he gets propelled this direction. So he like jumps out of a wave, just like, and then he like falls back into the water, and then gets crushed by a wave.
Oh, rest in peace.
And then like he also like comes out of the water. He's like, dude, let me tell you, it felt so great out there. Let me tell you,
If those
waves, if those waves compared to the feeling of being on drugs, then I would lose my life to drugs. Now I'm concerned for him.
So you got, like, did you like see a shark or something out there?
No, we didn't, but
What?
like we still like. I just thought it was funny. Oh, but actually,
I thought the story was gonna lead to a shark or something. I was like,
I do have a shark story. I do have a shark story. I was fishing out 20 miles off the coast, and I saw like I jumped out into like the ocean, like the open ocean. It was about like 100 feet water. It was blue. It was clear too. It was like such a great day. Like the water was placid too. There was like barely any movement. It was awesome. So we were swimming out in the ocean. Okay, get back up. There's a fishing line like set up already. So like everyone, like there's like fishing going on. And then we get out back into the boat, and then we're about to jump back in, and then the line starts going. The line starts moving down, and we're like, uh-oh, what is this? And it's on the smallest line possible, so we're really thinking it's like a smaller fish.
yeah.
It was a 6-foot shark on the end of the line.
Fuck.
We fought that shark for 20 minutes, and the line broke. Dude, it was sad. But let me tell you, we didn't get in the water for the rest of the day. Crazy. But what was I talking about before the whole shark tangent? Music.
Yeah, we were talking about music, and then we were talking about your new album.
Yeah. But no, the album has been received very well. Streaming wise, it's actually doing really well. YouTube wise, the album's getting a lot of plays. It's just everything is going well, and I'm really happy, and I'm really thankful for all the people listening to it and everything. But yeah, it's like that's really all I gotta say. Like literally, people at like school would just be like, "Yo, I listened to the album," and I'm like, "Thanks." And it's been like years since I've talked to these people, so I'm like, "Oh." And I'm just like, oh yeah, and I go to actual school. Let me tell you, like, school during COVID is crazy because everyone is like, we're actually doing really well about it, even though I have like a pretty big population school. It's pretty crazy. And things are going along though. I've not gotten it. No one's gotten it. Well, I mean, people have gotten it, like very few people. In fact, our football team is gone right now. So we have to have a homecoming without the football team. It's actually really funny. It's actually extremely funny.
Rest
But
in peace to the seniors.
yeah, exactly. But anyway, it's just like besides that, I'm like doing fine, and other than that, I guess it's just been all right. But another thing that's been going on, I guess I'll talk about your big project now, was Adam just released a giant 25-minute long opus of a video portraying political satire and Jerry at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Want to talk about it?
Yeah, sure. I was vibing. I didn't know if you were gonna say anything else. I was like, say no more. Yeah, no. So the beautiful thing about it is, while I hadn't posted for 2 months, that's what my channel is kind of notorious for, is not many uploads anymore as I used to, but like the uploads are like big when they come out. So that's why like the channel still is getting big, is because like I'll post like every month, and like that video by itself like does really well. This one kid from the United Kingdom was like, hey, I'm a huge fan of you. I want to know if we could like do like a little skit. I'm like, I mean, sure. And he's like, so would it be funny, like, I don't know, like maybe you could like steal $5 from me or something, would that be funny? I'm like, yeah, but I mean, that's like way too short of like a video. I feel like that wouldn't really do that well, like being like really short like that. I'm like, how about we like make it into like something bigger, you know, because like that's kind of like, I think that would do much better receipt. So I'm like, how about we talk about the, I guess we can throw in the presidency or something like that. So like, he's like, okay, sure. And then we just kind of like start like writing something. Before I knew it, we had like 3 pages full of like ideas. And I made friends with this one kid who goes to my college, and he's like, hey, I do YouTube too. I'm like, oh, that's cool, man. And then like we started talking, and then he joined in the project, and before we knew, we had 8 pages full of like ideas. And then recording took forever, but like we were laughing our asses off the entire time. Like it turned out really well. The receiving end, it's like, you know, like how you can like go on your YouTube like statistics. It's like number 1 on like my entire channel right now. So like I'm amazed by it. Like it's like blown up just in like posting it just a day ago.
Yeah, it's like I really enjoyed the video. I definitely did, and I'm glad I had a role in it. A pretty significant role as well. I was the news broadcaster moderator for the debate, actually, and let me tell you, I pulled in my like full Carl Zeus like type beat, you know.
I think we like honestly just all of us coming together. Like, you know, so Nick did a great job. Thomas, the guy who was the Bojan character, I was Ben Shapiro, and then Jerry.
And you got Refreshed Broccoli.
Refreshed Broccoli. He was the original candidate for the whole story, and then it just kind of like goes to like, I guess, kind of just makes a like kind of like joke about, I guess, current politics, not necessarily the people in it, but like more just like kind of just joking about everything that's going on, like, you know, like the protests and stuff. And of course, you know, we did it like in a lightful, like heartedly way, you know, as joking. But I mean,
yeah, no, you can tell everything's a joke.
Yeah,
it's like I got a little nervous at first though when I was covering this, because in the video there is no Republican candidate besides Ben Shapiro, and he's really like a joke already.
Yeah.
So it's like I was nervous that he might have gotten backlash.
Yeah.
To where it could have been like, oh, you're just favoring this one side. You're like a Republican making fun of all. And I'm just like, I was thinking about that, and it's like, because see, here's the thing, I'm Adam's liberal friend, so I have to like tell him like what we can enjoy or what we can't.
Yeah,
so
yeah. And the thing is, like, that's what I like about it, is like you and I are like although we're on like different like political sides, like we still like, I mean, we were able to have respectful conversations. We've had tons of really good conversations about stuff too.
Here's the thing is, like, even if you're on the right, you're not racist, you're not homophobic, and you're not sexist, so you're literally all good with me. That's all that matters.
And that's the thing is, it's I mean, not to get into politics, but I mean, I think people have just turned into just like huge, like, oh, if you're not with me, you're against me on both ends. And I think it's bad, because I mean the country's been more divided than ever, just because everyone has become so you know, selfless in that sense, like selfish, you know, become, I don't know, just non-empathetic with each other. People are like more like me instead of us. So
yeah, it's like I have more Republican friends than I do have Democratic friends, because I wouldn't say I'm far on the right. I'm on the right. No, I'm not far on the right.
Whoa, Nick! Whoa! You didn't tell me this. You lied to me.
Yeah. No, I'm not far on the left side. I'm more moderate than anything. I'm very libertarian though.
Yeah.
I'm definitely like very centrist though. So like I definitely have both values on both sides, but like
I kind of have that thing going on too.
But I do lean more towards the left because of certain things.
Yeah, that's kind of how I am with like going to the right.
Yeah. So it's like, but I don't care. It's like, if you make friends based off of politics, you're an incel.
Yeah, exactly. Or like even like when I go like on like dating apps, I'll have people who be like, if you enjoy this candidate, fuck yourself. If you enjoy this candidate, fuck yourself. I'm like Jesus Christ, like what? You're bringing this into like a dating app. Calm down.
And then once EDP starts supporting Trump, you all start backing off. Like,
it's just like crazy. I mean, everybody's like, I don't know, it's crazy. I mean, we've talked about this right when COVID hit. Like we were talking about how COVID is a big thing, politics were a big thing, and like and as you see in almost every just bros recording a podcast episode.
Yeah, politics has gotten like the politics aspect of COVID has gotten so much worse because it's supposed to be like a health crisis, yet it's being treated as like a political issue, which I absolutely despise, especially since like I live in the state where the cases are the highest and where there's the least legislation for it. And it's not even funny because like people are dying because of something that people are not regulating or controlling, and it's the government's fault, honestly, because they're not mandating these because it's quote unquote against the Constitution, which I understand like constitutional aspects of some discussions, but still it's better to be like mandate something and go against the Constitution that could save thousands of lives than to actually become something like dictatorly, you know? Because this actually should be more of like a I guess like guideline than it should be like a suggestion, you know? I really think that.
Yeah, no, I mean, and that's the thing is, it's crazy. So that's why I was nervous at first to do the whole like politics thing, because the whole idea at first, like the whole joke was like, oh, we're gonna have Ben Shapiro, we're gonna have Jerry, and then I was like, how about we have Putin in there? He just like sneaks into there for some reason, and then like my friend, like then both of them were like, well, how about we like throw in like somebody like who's like more like I guess like current, you know what I mean? Because like Putin wouldn't make sense at all. I'm like, that's sure. But then they're like, how about we like bring in like a political candidate? Like how about we just kind of like mix the two together? I'm like, well, how about we just change the lettering around? So then we change the Bo Jiden, which like instead of, I was of course nervous to like do that, but like I had no ill intention. I was just like, let's just make a joke of all of this and let's make a joke, you know, with everybody and just have a good time, you know, because that's why. And then I used that as like a standpoint, and then we also just like made the whole thing into like a story, as I like to do with like the lore and everything. So overall, the video turned out way more better than I thought, and as you said, you think it's probably one of my best ones I've made yet.
It's probably your best lore video. Yeah. It probably is, especially from the editing standpoint. At the ending is actually very well done. It's very cinematic, very just well done, and it has me like wondering how things are gonna go.
The earth burns to the ground. Oh, girl, it's you that I lie with as the atom bomb locks in. Oh, it's you I watch TV with as the world caves in.
Nick and I had both really successful projects recently. Like both of them are like gaining views every day, and we're getting like good reviews and everything. So it's kind of great because like you and I both kind of post around the same exact time too.
Usually it's kind of weird, but I post a lot more frequently.
Mm-hmm.
Like Adam could tell you, it's like I've been like
you've been hammering away.
Yeah.
And it used to be the other
taking
way.
a little break right now.
It used to be the other way around.
It really did, yeah. Because back when you were more YouTube savvy, a few years ago, back we were doing like the Sasscast and everything. We already talked about this, but like you would just like
shit them out of my ass.
Now it's my turn, and I've been posting like weekly, maybe bi-weekly, and it's like going out well. I'm taking a break right now, like not a long break.
Well-deserved break.
My next video will come out at the end of this month. It's October, by the way. But like, cause like I just wanted to like chill out for a little bit and focus on school because I have midterms.
Yeah.
Midterms coming up in a couple weeks, so I want to focus all my energy into that, while also like listening to albums. So it's like, cause I'm doing a retrospective review of a band. I'm doing Radiohead. So, and here's the thing, I'm already like a giant super fan of Radiohead, so it's like I already like, you can tell I'm a virgin, but like
look at this, I'm here and I'm proud.
Yo, I listened to OK Computer, bro. I just cried a letdown, and everyone knows, man.
As you can see, I'm
So, yeah.
superior over here, y'all. Look, you
Yeah.
cannot touch my power of Radiohead.
You cannot touch my virgin power.
Stand 6 feet away from me.
Because of COVID. But it's like, yeah, so I already know like their entire discography. Well, not their entire discography. I know most of it. So it'll be easy to make that video. And I could probably pop off in like a week or something.
I did post one video before that, just bros recording a podcast, which was about the Femboy Hooters. So that one came out, and that was another good one. I said that I legit only posted 2 videos since the last just bros recording a podcast. So
Yeah. Like Femboy Hooters, that's with Max, right?
yeah, that was with Max.
Man, I
Deep.
yeah,
deep
because
Max.
so that video features one of Adam's best friends that moved away when he was younger, and then he came back into town, so they recorded that video, and it's while it's like not my favorite thing in the world, I just love the charm to it. It's just so funny, especially Adam in like that flamboyant outfit. It's scary.
I
Goodness
pulled that
gracious.
off. My cheeks were big.
You slayed, Queen. Okay.
I want you to know I painted my fingernails orange. Actually, my little sister painted like a month before that even happened.
Yeah.
Because I knew it was going to happen at some point. Because Max was like, "Oh yeah, I might be heading out." I'm like, "Okay, shoot, paint my toenails orange, Abby." And so my little sister painted them orange, and I was like, "Oh, Jesus Christ!" Then I went over to my grandpa's like, "I can't let my grandpa see this, man. This is weird." Like, like just seeing this, like, why do you have orange? Like I was like, it's just weird. Like I've never done it before. That was my first time like doing it. Besides like grade school when I had like. That.
When I was younger, I would paint my fingernails like in preschool, and then like I was told like that's gay, don't do that, and I'm like,
that's when you just break their necks.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. So during the Femboy Hooters video, I had to get a haircut for that. So like my hair has been growing for 2 months now. It's like my hair grows really fast.
Yeah. Like mine does as well. So it's just kind of crazy. It's like I always debate whether or not I want to get a haircut or not.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't really when I think about it, but it's like my thoughts are so turbulent when it comes to it. It's just like do I or do I not? I don't know.
Yeah, well, my dad's always like, as the shorter my hair is, the happier my dad is. Like the uglier it looks to me, the more happy he is. I'm like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and like this thing is like, if I were to get a haircut, I would keep like this long. My hair's like doesn't look good right now, but like what I would do is I would like I do like the undercut where I'd like do where that's like super short, like like military like cut, you know. I was like, it would like on the sides, it would look really good, I think, but you know what
I mean, you could police him and yourself, bro. It works.
Yeah,
Win-win.
that's the thing though. Is also like and then if the barber fucks it up, because like last time I asked kind of for that, but then you kind of like is like, well, I kind of have to like blend the sides and just made it super short. I'm like.
Kind of have to blend the size.
Yeah, that's what he did. Like and during, like, I don't know if you saw the photos, but when I got the haircut, and that's also when I shaved off my facial hair. But I was like, that was a bad idea. I should have not shaved off my like facial hair. Like I look like a baby. I look like what did my sister say? I look like a fuckboy. That's what my little sister said I look like. I was like, okay, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Like, what's your sister's name again? Emily?
Abby. My little sister.
Why did I say Emily?
I have an older sister.
Abby.
I have 3 sisters. My older sister's Emily.
Oh, that's why. Okay. No, it's like, yeah, Abby. Why did I forget about Abby? I've talked to Abby before.
So she's actually a freshman in high school already now.
Damn.
I know, and time flies by.
Dang. But it's like, no, it's just like, I could just imagine Abby saying that. Like
that's why I asked her. I was like, Abby, look, I cut off my hair because like right now, like beforehand, I had like the full like this out. Like it looks a lot different now. But like I think it looks better when it's like grown out, like here. But like I had cut everything. My little sister's like, wow, you look like a fuckboy. I'm like, you're right, but you don't have to say it to my face. I was like, oh.
Damn. You know what's crazy? It's like, okay, I've been meeting a lot of people, like a lot of music producers, and like one of my closest friends right now, Crow Nest. He's a electronic music producer. Yeah. He's a freshman, and he does not act like it. It scares me. It's like, what the fuck?
No, he matured fast then, he's just like, mature for his age.
No, Crow is awesome. I would honestly like consider him for becoming a guest on this podcast easily.
More, of course.
because I already have like a few guests that I would love to bring on here.
Yeah, likewise.
Let me tell
We could bring C# on here.
we could bring C# right here, talk political theory and how monarchies and oligopolies and everything.
Yeah, we honestly, I wonder. I mean, like, I'm not sure if he's allowed to, but I wonder if he could talk about like what's going on in his country and everything. I feel like because there's a lot he could talk about, and spread out.
He's from India, by the way, if
Yeah.
you're wondering. Like so.
And they don't take kindly to like talking bad about their political figures. So I feel like.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
If we could ask him. Like,
Yeah, if we were to technically ask him questions, if he would be able to say things. I don't know. That's for another time. I guess we can find out if he does do that in the future. I guess you guys will find out when we start doing those things, because we always say, oh, we're gonna do like a collab thing. We're gonna bring like a special guest in, but then we always forget to, or like whenever we are ready to record, just us two.
So we're trying to actually start making a schedule for recording. We want to record at least once a month.
Yeah.
We're thinking of every first Saturday of each month, and we're gonna try to stay consistent to that. We're gonna try. So, and we're gonna try to get these episodes out like monthly. We think, because like we can't do it every time because we have school, we have like other things going on in our lives, we have so many different things, and we just need to prioritize our time better.
Exactly.
And so, because I love doing these podcasts. In fact, that's why we're still making them. We're on episode 7, and it's just like I love doing this.
Someday episode 100. Woo!
Someday episode 100 when we're 50. But like I'm just hoping things get better.
Yeah.
And we can just like start churning these out a lot more.
Start churning thy butter.
Churning that butter. The butter that is churned. The butter churning. That churns the butter.
It's currently being churned, Nick. The butter, it is currently churning.
Churned.
It is churned. It is turned into butter.
Another guest that I was thinking about was Elfritz.
Elfritz.
Geometry Dash.
And so you told me that was like one of the first people were like, oh, I want to bring them in.
I want to bring Elfritz in here. And Elfritz is always down to do that type of crap. He's awesome.
Oh yeah, of course.
Elfritz is a Geometry Dash YouTuber. He has about 8K subs, and like me and him are like close friends.
That man really grew, like legit.
and
Last time I talked to him, he had 3K.
Yeah, no, he is crazy, man. I absolutely respect the hell out of him, and I would love to get him on.
Yeah.
Him, Crow are like the ones that I mainly would like to get on.
Yeah. We got to get some of the OG friends out there too. Like I'm hoping we can get like Rakanor or other Adam.
Okay.
We got to get
other Adam. Let me tell you.
Mhm.
Like if people know us, if people know like the Sassafras channel or like the Cherry channel, Rakanor
Jerry the
is
Afroman channel. I changed my name too much now.
Yeah, you've changed it, but like earlier videos that he posted, Rakanor, oh my god, he is a legend.
No, he's hilarious.
We talked to him the other night for like the first time in like months.
Yeah, no, it's because I was texting him. I was like, "Hey, bro, I know it's been a while. I just hope you're doing well." He's like, "Oh, actually, I have time to call." I'm like, "Shoot, really?" So then,
and then you messaged me like, "Get on right now."
Yeah, so I told Ragnar, I was like, "Yeah, I mean, we can call in DMs, but like, I feel like everyone really misses you, bro. Like, how about like I just jump into like the group call that we have, and like, how about we just invite people?" And he's like, "Okay." And then you and Hannah came in. I was like, "Yes."
It was so okay, and we also need to get Hannah.
Yeah.
Hannah would be so great.
That's all I was thinking. I was like, we gotta get Hannah in there. We just gotta bring people in. We even have to get we can just get people in. And, like we can even get like Bropo in here. Like, you can talk about like the album with you guys, like something like that.
Yes.
Because for example, I could bring Max in. Max can talk about like
Max. I love him.
Yeah, no,
I love
exactly.
Max. Max is great, dude.
I really feel like with the views and I guess the amount of things, like we really can get this into a roll. We can start bringing in more people, like start like making this a little bigger thing,
Yeah. No, I think we can do a lot with this. So, but what was I talking about before? It's like with big projects and everything.
Yeah.
With YouTube, I've just been like churning stuff out and like just meeting so many different people when it comes to it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just been such a process.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a very bold statement, but I feel like this year has been the best year for you and I for YouTube. Like you and I have done
for YouTube.
YouTube?
Yes, 100%. For my mental state and for everything else, no. But like,
yeah.
Goodness gracious, this year has been a train wreck. But I don't want to even go back. I don't even want to get into that.
Yeah,
so,
we talk. You guys have seen the stuff in the past. Like it's good.
No, we would cry on this cast, bro. We shed tears.
We did shed tears at the end. We were like, bro, I love you, bro. I love you too, man.
I love you too. Starts making out.
Have you seen the mirror one where it's like the memes where like, and like they like it's like a mirror of the dude and just kisses like the mirror and looks like he's kissing somebody.
Oh my god.
Good memes.
But like, no, it's just like crazy to see how everything has developed, especially with YouTube. Because like, I mean, I've been putting a lot more time into like more bold projects. I reached 200 subs this year. I've been growing pretty exponentially, and since June, I've gained 60 subs. I think around that. So it's like I've been growing.
I think high key this year, I gained like 100 or 200 around that time. Like this year has been the best year for me. So it's
I've
like
gained over 100 subs.
Yeah, no, it's like no, like you popped off like high key.
I've doubled my subs.
Yeah, no,
I've doubled my sub
like,
count.
Like as I'm saying, like we have really blown up. So my view count like used to be maybe 100 to like 130, maybe strongly for the last 3 years. Like that's like my peak. Now I get my peak is usually 300 views or like even 400, 500, 600, like in that round. It's nice because people like, I enjoy what I'm really doing. Like, because I remember Nick and I have had many nights where we've talked, we weren't happy with where we were at on the channel because like we just weren't feeling it on our like in our own ways. We just weren't happy with what we were making. We just didn't feel it. And then like, and that's when I came to Nick, because that's why when I kind of was messing with Nick earlier, how he was like, sass your ass. I mean, yeah, it's Jerry, and that's why I cut and said Jerry the Afro Man. Like I've changed my names. Like that was something I thought I would never ever do, no matter what. And that's because I had nights where I just text Nick, like call him, like, hey bro.
But I hope you realize that wasn't even a joke. That was just me being an idiot. I forgot your name.
No, you're fine. I was the one who's joking with you. I was like, oh no, you mean that too? Like, I mean, because I remember I'd call you, I'd be like, hey bro, I need some advice because I don't really know what I'm like to do. Like, because I want to like split off from like doing my regular stuff, because like although like that's fun, I just don't feel happy with it. And then that's when I made the bold, thing last year. Like it's officially 1 year since I've been doing this content, but like I decided to change over, and it was one of the best decisions I had. Although like I was really confusing, I was really scared. I was like really scared to change my name and like change the entire like image of the channel.
Yeah, because like with me at least, once I changed my name to like my actual name, things got a lot easier.
Yeah.
I guess. Like I changed it in last year. Like I think like
last year was when you and I just like took a full like leap of faith.
Yeah, and like I think like the first video that I uploaded, where I actually was like starting to go serious with it, was my "To Be Alone with You" cover by Sufjan Stevens. And then I like posted my vinyl collection video. Then I started posting a lot more frequently. I had like a little hiatus for 2 months, and I started posting a lot more regularly after I released the double review, and then I just kept going.
Yeah, and this thing is like because you went from like talking like once in a while, like it was like really rare about like doing reviews, but like now you do like a lot of cover like reviews, like album reviews, or like even like movie reviews. I mean, I haven't seen any movie reviews in a while, but.
Dude, yeah, movie reviews, I'm not sure about movie reviews.
Because I know you did in the past, but you haven't done that recently. That's something I thought about, like,
the last movie I review I did was The Dirt by Motley Crue, which is kind of like an interesting like parallel, because it's like a movie about like a musician. So it's like kind of shows you like where I was at. Because while I absolutely love the art of filmmaking, and I absolutely love the craft that it possesses, it's just I've kind of gotten disinterested with it in some regards.
Yeah.
Like I absolutely love filmmaking, and I love every aspect of it.
Yeah.
But I just got bored of it.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just my own personal opinion.
Oh yeah.
And I decided I wanted to dive more time into music,
Mm-hmm.
and here I am today with a album out on Spotify, multiple music reviews on my belt, and like some other like just random videos, like we got like the Discord degeneracy video, my Bean video. Bean is such a personal favorite video of mine. It's so stupid, and I know it is, but I love it.
Yeah.
The audio is like pretty bad in that video, if I'm honest, but like
honestly,
wow.
I feel like that's probably what like adds the specialty to it. Like
It's
screaming.
so funny.
Vacuum time. Anyway.
Bruh.
But no, it's like that's the thing is it's I think one thing is because like I remember I always if I could go into like I've been more interested in film now than ever, because like I've gone very down like the cinematic like path, like making film stuff, or like making like dramatic scenes, even though like it's like comedy but then also like cinematic combined, and that's what I love about it. But I realized that it's like it's hard to like make it big as a filmmaker. Like you can start out like you're one of those things where you like get picked randomly, like it's rare. And like I feel like although I have confidence in myself, I realize that I just want to be able to do something and then have YouTube truly be a hobby, never make it a job, because then if you do, then things may change out or like change you. So it's like I'm gonna go into like computer science. That's what I'm doing for college, because that makes like 100K as soon as you get out. Like it went like 100,000, not 100K, but like 100,000. Well, whatever.
It is 100K.
Yeah. My brain not worked for a second. But I'm going into that, like, although I'm not sure if I 100% enjoy it, I know it's going to like be there financially, because I think of way too. I've been thinking a lot about the future recently. That's why I enjoy these podcasts, because it's a memory, saved forever in like an online device, and that's what I think is amazing. But like I'm gonna go into that as a career, so then I am financially stable, so then I can continue doing these hobby stuff. And I feel like genuinely you and I will stay friends even when like we are much more older. I genuinely do believe that.
Yeah. It's like we've known each other for way too long just to forget. Oh my god, what's I want to see how Wait, yep, it's coming. Oh, it's coming. You know what, I have an idea.
It's too late.
I'm just gonna... Okay, so...
Sounds so much better. Oh,
yeah.
Toe reveal.
Hi. Toe reveal. But no, yeah, it's like we've been friends long enough to where we just can't lose that. And
Exactly.
for people who are like only listening to the audio, I'm like in the corner of my room. But it's like we've just been friends for so long, and I don't think that's gonna change.
Yeah.
Especially since like we've developed so much time, we've grown up together. I was there throughout your whole high school experience.
Yeah.
Oh my god, will you shut the fuck up?
It's all good.
Bro, it's like I live by an airport and this is so loud. Like I don't.
It's getting louder.
Yeah. Dude, I can't have shit in Detroit.
Can't have shit in Detroit.
It's getting farther away. Okay. Now, it's like... No, it's just absolutely crazy how much we have put time into YouTube, because 2019 was like a year that we did nothing. You better like put the earache version of this music, of like the music of this podcast just right now.
Just...
Zoom into my face, just like...
the lo-fi, it's so good.
Lo-fi.
Lo-fi.
Man, the lo-fi is so good. I hear it outside my room.
But no, I mean, we've really created a friendship, and that's like the most unlikely friendship I ever thought. Because like it's funny, because like you and I were friends of Abe, and that's how we met in the first place. Because Abe was a huge fan. Like honestly, Abe's kind of dipped in a lot of things. He's kind of disappeared. But I mean, like Abe brought us together. Because I met Abe, and then I met you through Abe.
Yeah, exactly. And now without him, we'd not be here today.
Yeah, exactly.
And we'd not be doing the things that we do today.
Yeah, without Pixel Gun, that game.
Without Pixel Gun 3D.
Without Pixel Gun 3D, Abe and I would have never met.
Yeah. I love how like every podcast harps on to the same exact thing about how we're friends and like we love each other. We're such good friends. But...
Well, I mean, because
like,
that's what builds off of this. I mean, this whole podcast is because we're so good friends and we were able to communicate about things, like have genuine conversations. I said I get a lot of talks from people that you and I we're able to complement each other in the way of like our voices complement each other, and also like our conversations work so well. Like we're able to continue a conversation when most people would the conversation would dry up, but you and I always have something to talk about.
Yeah, we are wet and we are filling up the sponge.
As Ben Shapiro would say,
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, wet ass pussy with like a record and a mop. We've never talked. Oh my gosh, like so many things have happened. Like the WAP. So many things have happened since we've last recorded. Like WAP. Oh my goodness, WAP. It's not that bad. I don't give a fuck about it.
I do not like it. Like it just comes out, and like the whole backlash of it. Like people are like, so
dude, I don't care. It's like it's a song about female empowerment when it comes to their
the song, but
sexuality,
like the
which
person who
I respect
sung
the
it is not a
message.
good person.
Yeah, I hate Cardi B.
Yeah.
But like the song itself is empowering in some regards, but still it's like it's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah,
you know?
I
I told that to my web design teacher, and he was just like
opposite of poggers, terror.
Yeah. No, it's just like I told that to my web design teacher. I was like, well, WAP's not the worst thing in the world. Like, come on. And it's not really. And then like the presidential debate happened, and I remember like, because like I'm an upperclassman in my high school, so like everyone has a knowledge of politics, and I'm in like advanced classes too, so it's like everyone has a knowledge of politics, and we were just talking about the debate and watching debate highlights,
terrible.
and it was just fun. It was scary, like when you think about it, of how like both sides are horrible.
Both sides are horrible, and yeah.
Unfortunately,
Nick, you and I are running for president. Unfortunately, we're going to just age. We're just gonna age right now.
Yes. I'm Carl Zeus, and today on CNN 10,
Nicholas Rogers just ran for president and won. He was the third candidate.
Third candidate to get a 100% landslide since Jerry the Afro Man.
Shoot. We've been recording for 50 minutes.
52 minutes, yes. Indeed. We have been.
All right. What else can we say before we end this epic podcast?
We gotta make it the longest one, so C-sharp won't kill us. So
how long was the last one?
46 minutes, but we cut out like some stuff, so we need to keep this going. Okay. So what was I talking about before? It's like school, COVID, people, weird, hand sanitizer. It smells, it burns. Oh, I have weight training, and I'm getting kind of strong. If you could see my
Nicholas
bicep
Rogers
right there.
doing the big muscle gains.
Look at that stuff. I'm a runner though.
That's the one thing I've been doing is a hell ton is I pretty much lift, like I have like a very serious lifting thing that I've
You see
done.
like this like little cut right there?
Oh, yeah.
That was from a bar.
Are you starting to get some calluses?
Goodness gracious. Well, see, I already have calluses from guitar playing, and then I also have like these calluses from like the bed, like the bars and everything.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. It's like those things really can tear them up.
Dude, let me tell you, because like what happened was we played a game where like it's probably like a very common workout. I just call it like the factorial workout because that's what it reminds me of. It's like we'd lift the bar. We were like in a circle of 3. One time, then give it to the person, they'd lift it 1 time, and then we lift it 2 times once you get it back, and then you go up to 10, then do 10 again, and then go back down to 1. That's 110 reps, and it was a 60-pound like weight. So that's a lot of wear and tear, which builds muscle endurance. And I also did 15 pounds on each side. So that's 150 reps on each arm. I wanted to die.
Endurance, powerful, but your arms, you felt like a god afterwards, didn't you?
Oh my goodness, I felt like a god.
Yeah.
And now I look like a god.
Yeah, no,
so
it's like you're building that muscle. It's that's the beautiful thing is like my biggest insecurity was being skinny, and like I still am skinny, but like I think I have like the body dysmorphia like mindset where like even no matter how big I'll get, I'm still going to be like, oh, I'm not big enough, you know. And that's the issue with like a lot of like people like I've been lifting for like a year or like I've been lifting since freshman year, but I got more seriously into it my junior and senior year. And like I honestly like will look in the mirror, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm not good enough, and then like the next day I'm like, fuck, I'm huge. Like it's just like that's the thing is, and like my favorite thing is arms, no matter what. Like if like after doing triceps or like just doing like a muscle workout, especially arms, like it's always been biceps for me, but after doing a bicep workout I just go like big, you know how it is just
biceps are like I mainly work my biceps and pecs, which like I need to like even it out. I need to start doing some ab stuff.
Yeah, start getting some shoulders, start getting some back.
Yeah. Because see, well, here's the thing. I'm not trying to bulk up. I'm mainly trying to do muscle endurance, just because I'm a runner. Yeah. And I just want to build muscle endurance. I need to also get back into running. I've just been depressed.
Oh, I mean, the good I mean, the good thing about running is like you build like you're able to like lose a lot of weight and you stay like you stay skinny. It's more easier to build a 6-pack as well then.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Like it's definitely really easy to build a 6-pack when you're a runner. Yeah. But it's because it's like I need to start going back to practice, which I'm going to do. But it's just like I be the big sad recently, and these next 2 weeks are kind of stressful because I have an exam. Exactly. I have exams next week, so I'm just like that's why I'm taking YouTube off for the next 2 weeks until exams are over, and then I'll work on that Radiohead video and get it out the week of. Yeah. Boy, oh boy, I love Radiohead. Virgin status.
Woo! But no,
like I said before.
For you talking about, I've been going to college, but everything's been online, so I moved down to this basement. That's why I'm in this new scenario behind you guys. No, my room is gonna look like this forever. It's gonna look a lot nicer. But like we're gonna be moving this stuff behind me to like a cabin that we're building, because like this used to be my sister's room. Two of my sisters shared it. But now it's just me in this basement, so it's like 3 times the size of the whole just podcast room.
You hermit.
Yeah, I know. So like I've just been in here just vibing in the basement. There's windows, of course, so I'm not like in complete darkness. I even got some plants over there. Some still, I mean, yeah, but yeah, no, college has been really busy, but our like whole college site got hacked. So like
that's a yikes.
Yeah, I know. So I've actually been out of college for a week now, just vibing. So I was able to get that huge video out. I did like,
Dang.
yeah, I hadn't touched that video for 11 days. Like I looked at it, I'm like, oh my god, I haven't opened this for 11 days. I've been doing like so busy, I didn't have time to open it or like work on it. So I got that out. I started doing like a new collaboration video, and then like I've been able to work some stuff, and just was recording a podcast episode. So this is a really nice week break off, you know.
Exactly. Yeah, and remember to get this episode out as soon as you can, Adam, and not waste 2 months.
Oh, I think don't quote me on this, but I think I might be able to get this out by the October 11th or October 12th.
Nice. Oh shoot, tomorrow's Spirit Week at my high school. Okay, what color? I think I need to wear blue tomorrow. I need to wear a lot of blue. Can I just go into with a blue bathing suit? I'm gonna wear blue underwear, blue shorts, a blue shirt, and have a blue face mask. I'm gonna be pogging out.
Blue hair too, Nick. You have to do it.
Blue. Pog?
Nick's like, my whole moments has come to this.
Dude, okay, I have blue underwear. I have blue. I'm so ready. I'm so ready, dude. Dude, I can't wait now.
All right.
I'm gonna be the most blue dabba dee dabba die type of guy.
Oh
my god, and I have. And look what I have right here.
Yo, the famous Nicholas Rogers glasses.
I'm gonna be blued the fuck out, bro. Bro.
Hashtag Blue Nick.
Hashtag Blue Nick. All right, I think we should end this here.
Hashtag Blue Nick, guys.
Hashtag Blue Nick. Thank you all for watching. Jabrap every month, hopefully.
Yeah, so you guys so much. Thank you for watching Jabrap.
Bye.
Bye.